it helps when you unmute the microphone. I started the stream with this, so I'm going to start again because I love this music. So bear with me, everyone. Zoo, Simon, good to see you. I hope it's coming out all right. I hope the quality's okay. Yeah. So after the last few months, which has really been quite a ride, I've got to say. Yeah, I'll talk in a bit. Just listen to this. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Talking of David, hope he's okay. I hadn't planned this. Basically, I had a little practice this morning. We've got a local thing coming up. I won't call it a gig. It's a combination. They have it every year. It's a local thing where they have a torchlight procession, and at the end of it, we'll be playing a song that we've all. The Dockside Barrel Scrapers put in a load of words basically, and Nick Pym and his wife Kate basically wrote a song, and it's literally about New Haven, everything that goes on in New Haven. It's a lovely song. It is nice. Except when I sing it. Yeah, it's another story. Yeah, so plus practice. I've had a lot of practice. I'd love to play it for you, but I can't until we've actually done the event. It's frustrating, but that is how it is. And we've also possibly got another event in a pub. It's again, it's a local pub. It's called the Ark. It's a bigger venue, bigger stage area, blah de blah. So, and that's it's a charity event basically. So we're going to try and raise some money, and it's for the homeless people, food banks, and so on. So we want to try and raise as much money for the local community because that's what I'm involved with and want to be involved with. I want to be doing something and putting something back into the community. Unfortunately, the councils have taken everything out of the community. And councils are no good for nothing, basically, as we all know. So I'm also contemplating on whether to do a GoFundMe, which I've never been a fan of, but because it's an important issue for me, because it's to help from a, I suppose, what's the word, selfish perspective. It's to support the folk school that I'm in. So we're looking to try and get funding. So I was thinking of maybe doing something, even every little bit helps. Pennies, pence, pounds, whatever. I was thinking of going busking, but the weather's so crap. I may as well be on a boat in the middle of the ocean, do you know what I mean? So I don't think that's going to be happening just yet. And of course, after the fantastic news of my wife Sarah, Um, it's just been so much. I've worked this weekend's my first weekend off in 3 weeks. So I've been working every day for 3 weeks. I'm absolutely shattered. So this is my first day off. So I've been trying to squeeze in lots of things this morning. Like I said, I have a little bit of a practice. This is this is the song. It's called Harbour Lights. So I've been working on that one, and the other one's called Odeskaya. Odeskaya. It's probably pronounced completely different, but it's quite. How can I explain it? This is a folk music from Eastern Europe, and it's quite. It's almost like a Russian. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I've been practicing that. Up to my eyes with work. Absolutely shattered. But I'm a happy shattered. Like I say, previous thoughts leading up to this time of the year, especially with what's going on in this area, it wasn't as much as you're trying to be positive. It was, you can't look forward to things, but I can now. Yeah, like I said, I had no idea what I was going to be talking about today. If anything, it's not really. I've got no subjects, or I may do a few tunes or not. Might just let this play because this is nice. I'm going to have a look in chat because I don't know who's here and how many's watching. So I'd like to say thank you everyone for joining me, Music Realm, who hasn't done a live for ages. It's quite strange sitting in front of a camera again. Yeah, I've not really had the energy for anything else. Come home, have been dinner, play the guitar for a bit. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna, yeah, I'd like to show you a couple of instruments that have been lent to me by a wonderful man, and people have been encouraging me to have a go at these instruments. Yes, indeed. So, firstly, I'll try and stay focused, and I'll just stop this for a minute. There we go. So I'll just say hello. Right, here we go. So I said, Simon, good to see you, or see you tapping away. Zoo, hope your health is better than it was, because I know a lot of people have been struggling. So chills, good man. I did leave a comment on your videos. The steaming fence. Yeah. What was the other one? Oh yeah, the birds. Lovely birds. You're good at pulling the birds, aren't you? And I know you're always busy, just like me. Busy bees. Yeah, I agree, Simon. I'd love to. Amanda, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're well. There on the Isle of Wight, dealing with Storm Kieran and Deborah, or whatever it was. Storms. I've never seen such a non-storm in all my life. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all that stuff because they always stick shit up on your videos and Wikipedia, and I'd have a link of subjects and things that Windrose, welcome. I wish I could say that in Russian, but I can't, so I'll say it in Irish. Welcome. There you go. That's the other language I speak. So Yeah, the rain, the amount of rain, it's been incredible, man. Um, but again, you know, it's not unusual. It's not extreme weather. We have periods of heavy rains, and once the ground gets saturated. In fact, I think me and you are quite lucky in the respect that we live on a chalk geography, whereas the further inland you go, it's clay, and the water sits more than drains. But we still flood. Our local places for flooding around here is Alfriston, which is a 12th century village, 12th, 13th, 14th, something around there. And yeah, that really does flood once the water table levels come right up. You know, we've had feet, I won't even say inches, we've had feet of rain, feet of rain, not fits, and fits. Yeah, it has. You know, I remember playing golf when it was really hot this time of the year. And I say hot, it was like relatively hot, sort of 70, 68, yeah, something like that. And I was playing in a t-shirt and all of that. And then we've had other years where I've been blown away with me umbrella and hitting a golf ball, and the ball goes behind me where the wind's so strong. And that's a fact. I've actually done that. Hit a drive and the drive's gone behind. But that's my golf course, the one that well, I belong to two clubs, but the main one was Seaford Head, and it's literally along the cliff tops. Um, so you imagine playing along the White Cliffs of Dover, basically, and when you get the storms coming in through the Atlantic up the Channel, it's not a good day for playing golf. So, yeah, probably chills. They probably have. Because again, we know that they can do that, don't we? So, yeah. Although it's not cold, I still feel a bit. It's a zumpy. Low golf, yeah. You wouldn't play frisbee golf in it. Yes. So, well, I hope everyone else is well. I hope you're all doing as well as you can. I know the world's gone mad. Again, I'm not going to talk about certain subjects, um, but a friend of mine did, who is Jewish, um, went on the protest march on the Palestinian to stop the killings and all of that. And I'm really proud of him. He's a lovely fella. I'm not going to say his name, but absolutely lovely guy, and has got morals, and he doesn't get clouded in his judgment. He sees it for all it is. So again, I'm not going to get into the debate. I will tell you in private where I stand on the issues, but killing innocent people is wrong. Killing anyone is wrong, um, unless they're paedophiles. But it's not for me to see. I'm triggering myself now. So yeah, I'll just check. Well, I didn't know about that, Simon. Got a lump under his chin, has he? I wonder what that is. Bloody hell, it's never ending, is it, for him? Well, in my thoughts, and I hope he comes through it okay. Because I know it was that time of year anyway for him. Funny enough, I lost both my parents around this time. In fact, I lost my dad in November, and my mum, was it? It was before Christmas, yeah. Yeah, I think that was in November too. Different years, but yeah. Yeah, so okay, right. So yeah, it seems like I've had a bit of a chest infection um, because I don't smoke a lot compared to. I set my bar low. I buy 30 grams. I buy 30 grams of Riverstone, and that lasts me a whole week. So compared to a lot of smokers, especially ones that smoke them already made thingies, shitty things, um, they're dynamite sticks, aren't they? You light them and they go, oh, need another one. And that's why I see people constantly smoking them. So yeah, hand roll. But I've had a bit of a heavy chest. But again, I've been working in really dusty areas, and Chills knows what it's like. Sometimes it takes more time to go and put a fucking mask on than it does to go and do the bit of whatever it is you're doing, sanding or cleaning crap and all of that. Um, don't know what sound is like or the sound quality, because if I did play the guitar, I say play, I use the word loosely. Um, yeah, when I mess about on the guitar, I don't know how it's going to sound, because I've done some tests. I did it on OBS and it sounded terrible, and that weren't just my playing. It literally did sounded really bad. So I don't know if it's just the microphone that was. I don't know. I don't know how it would work on this. Um, don't even know what the quality's like. Well, I hope Jack is doing all right. Um, yeah, it's hard. A good friend of mine who had the medical intervention had a stroke. Um, it's heartbreaking. It really is frustrating and all of that. But again, I can't really get into a conversation about it. Um, let's have a little bit of music, a little bit of contemplation. Um, I'm going to talk about a couple of subjects, possibly. It's so cryptic. Like I said, I'm not really. I've not really set myself up to be doing. I don't even know what I did. I just wanted to. I thought I've got a day off. Be nice to see some people. Um, yeah, so I can't do it because I'm not on OBS where I could put lots of different music or video clips up. Unfortunately, I've got to try and entertain you, keep you entertained. I could let you listen to the seagulls. I don't know if you can see, but it's really, really crappy. There you go, you can hear the seagulls now. Better than my voice. Yeah, dementia is such a difficult one. So tiring. Yeah, I'll play a little bit more classical because it is something I'm into. I do love classical music. Um, I love all types of music. Of course I do. Just like that. But classical music, a good classical piece, not all classical is good, in my opinion. Some of it's really crap. But you get a nice piece of classical. Yeah, I was just checking actually. Has everyone got a blue everyone's got a wrench, as far as I know. Let's change the chat settings. Live chat. Oops. Oh, really? There we go. Live chat. Sorry to hear that, Simon, again. Yes. And I saw a thing, I think it was this morning actually, where they showed the latest data for the afflicted of the medical intervention, and it was mind blowing. So again, I'm lucky none of my family have been medically intervented. Oh God, medically intervented. So anyway, right, I'll show you a couple of new instruments. Yes, I love this. It's so beautiful. Lovely case. Beautiful. So it's a mandolin, and there's a good reason why I was given to borrow or lent this mandolin. Yeah, beautiful. Now the mandolin is set up. It's got two string. Well, it's got a set of 4 strings, but they're double strings. No, I can't play it, but there is a reason. I can't even hold it properly. It's weird. It's so light. It's light as a feather. The whole point was to try and learn chords on this. I can't remember how they go now. Anyway, yeah, so I can't play it, but when I've got the time, because it's only very recently I was given this, it's to learn chords and where the notes are for a violin, because I've always wanted to have a go at the violin. So once I've had some lessons, anyway, so that's the mandolin. And again, the mandolin and the violin are set up differently. than a guitar, for obvious reasons. So let me just put that to one side for a minute. Now, this has been around the world. And I'm not looking at the comments. So, we have one violin, or as I would call it, a fiddle, because it's for folk music. It's a fiddle. Again, this is very recent, so I haven't. And before I say anything, I have so much respect for anyone that plays a bowed instrument or any instrument. It's just incredible. So I've got my rosin, whatever you want to call it, tighten my bow up. And as you all probably know, I think it's horsehair. Can I really do this to you? Do you really want to hear me doing this? Alright. Hey, Vinny. Good to see you, brother. And I know you've been suffering, really suffering. And everyone, it's horrible. It's horrible. See so many people going through so much shit. And I'm about to put you through some more. So, Chris, Mooney, hey, my man, good to see you, Chris. Glad you came. We've got a few in the house. In the house. No, you ain't wrong, Zoo. You ain't wrong, mate. Right, that's called rosin. And it's basically to help the bow grip the string to create a noise. That's certainly one description. Now, just holding the bow can be bloody awkward. So if you see the bow shoot out the window or anything, and I haven't warmed up, so I've got to be mad to do this live. This is finger in the ear time. I've got to be mad. Got to remember. Yeah. Right. Oh no, I did that wrong. Just to keep the bow dead straight, and if you look, the strings they're arched, and you haven't got much play before you hit. I do love the bass on this. Helps when you hold the bow proper. Anyway, sorry you get carried away. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going to try and have a go at learning. If any of you ever get the chance, and some of you may have, Amanda may have. Hey, Jax, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing as best as you can. Yeah, just trying to keep a steady. Because you watch them and you think, that's easy enough. So, yeah, I've not had much practice at that. It took me long enough just to learn the whole bloody thing. Yeah, because you see them, yeah. And you've only got a small area where you can actually bow, and it's only between sort of there and there. So, and you always loosen, never touch the hairs, loosen the bow when you put it away. But I thought I'd share them lovely instruments, although they don't sound so lovely in my hands. But there is something about the violin that really attracts me, and yeah, it would be nice to learn it and play some folk music, some good. In fact, what I was just doing there, I know it didn't sound all that, but that's an Irish. It's an Irish folk tune, and it's obviously played a bit quicker than that. So, but like everything, you only learn stuff. It's when you put yourself and give yourself the time to do it, and you have to commit. So I have to make the time to learn the violin. So just doing that, it was really nerve-wracking because the guy who gave me the fiddle to borrow is a top musician. You know, he's actually up in London at this moment, practicing, rehearsing in a big musical event in one of the big theatres in London. So, and he's sort of encouraging me to do it. So I will give that a go. I'm just going to check chat because it'd be rude for me not to. Oh, there's 11. It's a lot of people, really, for my channel. 11 people. Wow. A harp. Now, there's an idea, isn't it, Simon? Eh? As long as it comes with a Guinness. Oh, it's possible, Mooney. It's possible, mate. I sat next to some top violinists, a teacher who teaches some top people, and it's amazing. But it's like anything when you play a guitar, you know. When you first at the beginning level, you know, even if you pluck, it's how you pluck a string. You can pluck a string so many different ways. It can sound really shit. Like that. That sounds horrible. It's got to be smooth. More of a roundness to it. So yeah, with the guitar, which is a completely different setup. carrying a lot of plasterboard. The thing is, I'm working in 3 places at the moment, and yesterday I had to carry a load of plasterboard from one house up the road, along the street, up flights of stairs to another place. And I hadn't done that sort of thing for a while. My arm is a bit achy, a bit sore. I'm just trying to make excuses. So, and in fact, what I could do, let me just have a look. Yeah, so what I do, I'll play the. Let me just search. Oh, for God's sake. I hate phone. This phone is the worst phone in the world. Go away. Where did you come from? Right. I don't know if it's. No, it's not that one. Go back. Search. Might be this one. Just get rid of the adverts and then I'll try and play to it. It won't sound very good because it's coming off the phone. It'll probably sound really crap, but this is right. So what I've just done, and it's bluegrass, and that's Bill Cheatham. I'll play as much as I can. So. I did it wrong. Damn. Could you tolerate it one more time? I just hate it when I do something like this. Oh, go back. Yes. I don't know why, but I'm a little bit nervous doing this live. First time I've done this live, actually. I won't punish you anymore. It's so annoying. Because I've got nervous, all of a sudden I realised I'm playing live. And I fucked up. Last go, I promise. Something like it goes something like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's Bill Cheatham, and it does go a lot faster than that. But I'm not going to do that because it's hard playing live. I got all nervous. I got very nervous. That was weird. Breathe. I hold my breath when I'm playing. Right, I'll just go back to chat. Where you gone? It's gone. Oh. Chat. Right, so just a quick catch up. Yes, thank you. Yes, music. It's been a very good escape for me. Even just playing around. Look at this. Very much. Yes. So, not played correctly, but it sounds nice. Yes. You probably recognise this one too, actually. I don't know the rest, sorry. Yeah. So there's no point in me playing some of my folk music songs because you need everyone playing together. It sounds a little bit odd on your own. And that's Wish You Was Here. I was going to sing it then, but I forgot the words. It's not very good, is it? I wouldn't do very well. Busking. There's loads of different songs that I could do. This is... I can't remember the words. It's Why Worry? Baby, I see this world has made you sad. Some people can be bad. The things they do, the things they say. get down, I turn to you, 'cause you make sense of what I do. Although the rest is by the way, why worry? There should be left. I can't remember the words. So yeah, that's a little bit of some of the stuff, the thingy jigs. You know what I mean? Right, just catch up with your talking of smoke. It is that time. Yeah, so I'll just play some music while I have a smoke. Some real music. Are you gonna play? Play. Next. Play. Is it playing? This phone is useless. Turn it that way, turn it. For Elise on the piano. Right, I'm gonna have one. It's my last one because I'm running out, which is a bummer. I hope the camera can't see this. Don't think it can. I can add people, can't I, on here? Invite. Comments. Well, why aren't the comments coming up on here? Ah, there we go. Freezy Peach, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Very nice. Thank you very much. Next. Next. Hallelujah. I must say, that's not one of my favourites. I do like this one though. Moonlight Serenade. Maybe I could get a piano. I wonder if you could freestyle a guitar into this. Really, really. See you later, boys. Be off. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thanks for coming. I know it's not much of an exciting stream. And I'm sure some of you guys meet on other people's live streams, so like magic, look at that. Welcome, Renu. Good to see you, mate. This isn't anything particular. It's just let's put the camera on. It's nice to see people that I haven't seen for a while. Yeah, it's just when I get time, and like I said, I've worked 3 weeks on the trot without a break. This is my first weekend off, so it's all caught up with me, and I'm a bit tired. Oh well, I've still got all the green screen stuff, so and I've got to go up north to see my mate Mick at some point before Christmas. Yeah, it's just been very busy, and I'm very tired now. Oh, did you see the violin performance? I wouldn't say performance would be stretching it a bit. If only, eh? I'm going to a concert actually on the 6th of December. A friend of mine who's the celloist. Yeah, I've already been to see one of his, and I loved it. It's great. It's great seeing a live performance. It's just so different. As long as they can play, and I've got to say, this orchestra is very good, in my humble opinion. Yeah, same as my guitar, Simon. I'm pretty good on that one too. Got some really good licks. Yeah, you're right, Chills. It's not long, mate. Yeah. I thought maybe if you listen to it, it'll just happen. You wake up in the morning and it'll be alright. Once I got the notes where the notes are, because it is quite different to a guitar. Yeah. Right, I'll smoke this out the window. Chat amongst yourselves as you've been doing. Yeah, I'll do this one just for me. This brings back a memory if I can find it. Let's just see if I can find it. Hold on, I've just got a message. Yeah, I have to be careful with my back. Always don't take much. You just know. Just turning and like drilling the other day and leaning over and pushing. It's like, oh, you can just feel it going, doink, doink, playing its own tune. Indeed. Yes. Right, I will smoke this first. But the wind's got up a little bit more as well. I'm not a very good host. Sorry about this. People still hanging in there. Right. Oh, there's another instrument. I've actually got a full-size version of this big thing, but my daughter got me that as a little present. Morning, campers. That's it. That's the stretch of my musical equipment. Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't learned how to play that one either. Another present. Yeah, see what the chat's doing. See what the chatty chat. Yeah, it's nice when it's played properly. Melody, good to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope this finds you well. Yes, I don't know, quite a few people watching, which is a surprise. So I suppose I better be like performing monkey, innit? Monkey, I wish I could play a song for you. Problem is, and you smokers know what it's like, trying to remember all the chords, all the lyrics. I don't know what to do, really. The sun has got his hat on. No, it hasn't. Yes, be nice. Be nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. Wave. Got absolute sheets and sheets of music. We was going to do that one. Yahoo Highlanders. This is the Bill Cheatham. This is the musical news for that bluegrass that I did. So it's sort of 3 pages, 2 3/4, and that shows you what the melody is. I could do the faster version of it. That would be funny. If you want to laugh, because this is about, I've got to entertain you. I don't want to lose that. I don't need that. I've even got a music stand and all of that. Oh dear. Yes. Would you like to hear Bill Cheatham played at 120 beats per minute? I'll leave it up to you. I'll put in a vote. Put in your votes now. Put a thumbs up if you want to hear Bill Cheatham at 120 beats per minute. I could try it at 130, but 120 is quite quick, in my opinion. I ain't got my leg on the day. It's having a rest, as you can see. Yeah, I know all the chords. Like you say, it's putting them in the right order. It's a mathematical equation. I had to laugh at Leo's. I'm glad he's put that latest video up, because this is my basic argument with people, especially these space cadet people, going on about their rockets and all of that. Now, all of us here know how a rocket works. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand the fundamental principles of a rocket engine. You have thrust, which pushes against. Of course, you've got other things going on like drag and all of that anyway. So when you see these rockets that are in a vacuum, and that's why I'm glad Leo put that video up, because it shows you when a rocket's ignited and it first starts, there's no movement. And the only time it moves is when you can see the rocket blast hit the glass screen. As soon as it hits the screen, the rocket shoots forward. So you don't have that in space. You ain't got little screens to push off of. There's nothing. there endeth the argument. And this comes into many subjects because I do watch videos, and some of the videos that I like to watch are these near-death experiences. Now, because I've had my own, I've got something to compare it with. So, and when you listen to enough experiences, what you start to realise, it's the self, it's the you that expresses what you experience in that near-death experience. But near-death, these ain't people that have literally are brain dead, and in my opinion, that's death. If your brain is still functional, if it's still got energy in it, and it's still, you're still a consciousness within the physical. Although I do feel that we go somewhere, but we then interpret our experience to what our beliefs and experiences are. And this came up quite a lot with whether it be Christians, Buddhists, or whatever. Their experiences mainly go towards what their beliefs, and there were some that weren't, which were very important to hear. But then again, you have to take their word that, oh, I'm not really religious, but they might have well been. If your subconscious is, you can't really hide that. So when you, in the real reality of a near-death experience, it will come to the fore. So you can't hide from it. So again, you then interpret that experience to your own physical experiences and beliefs. And that's why I said when I had mine, that I didn't really see anything or feel anything. It was like I was talking to myself. But I also had control because I was the one who made the decision to go back to the body. Because it's like, do I want to go back to the pain, or do I want to just be free of the pain? And then you can't really explain pain unless you experience it. And there's so many different levels and types. But for me, just being out of pain and being, I wasn't, I was connected to my body, but I think that was more of a conscious connection. It's so hard to really break it down and make it. The only way I can say is experience it, have a go yourself. But I can't do that, can I? I can't go and have a try, see what it's like. So yeah, I think that and it's not a belief. I think that we are a consciousness. That we are connected in the consciousness, and that we're living on a living organism. The earth is alive. Everything else that comes with it, I can't explain. I can't explain where we are, what we are. All I know is that we are, and we experience stuff. And it's quite incredible. It's only a shit world because of the people that are making it shit. It's not really a shit world. It's a beautiful place. It's an amazing place. It's an incredible place. But again, yeah. So see, I do talk in tangents, don't I? I get lost. So I would like to read the but my eyes are getting worse. I can't even make sense of the chat. I'm not stuck where I am, but not heavily. Yeah, because sometimes you look at the conversations and it takes a lot of catching up. Yeah, I've been fighting against having glasses for about 30 years. So I'm still managing. I still drill holes in the right place. And I still find some of the right strings. So until things really go to pot, I'm not going to wear glasses. And I'd end up breaking so many pairs and sitting on them and losing them. And anyway, going on tangents. Right, so bluegrass at 130 beats. See if I can find it. See if I can find it. Is that the wrong one? Right, so that. So let's see what's going on. Right. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a reasonable weekend, as good as you can have. I will just try and find this. Now, this Bill Cheatham, what basically it's a backing track, but it goes on for 5 minutes, and it's I forgot what they call it now. It says it's a Lesson Pro backing track, and it goes on for 5 minutes. But what you're trying to do is find about 2 minutes 50, 3 minutes of the music is about how long the music should be. So this is just for learning on basically. I need to have a little. Let me just get it started. So it's right. It's relentless. This is fitness. Because when you start it, it goes because you normally have a then you start playing, but this goes. And again, it's very nerve-wracking playing this stuff in front of people. I only ever wanted to play in the bedroom with me and myself. Careful words. Play with the guitar. Right, I've got to focus now. Have a little warm up. Right, okay. Even if I make mistakes, I'll just go through it. Otherwise, it's going to be so boring for you. Are you ready? You're probably not even paying attention, which is fine. Works for me. Hold on, don't. No way, that didn't sound right. I'm going deaf as well. Too much. It's just too much. So yeah, you got that. Do you, here's one. This is now I didn't realise. Hold on. Not Julian. Right.
Dance.
Right. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's it. Let's check. That's better. Anyway, that's from the film, whatever it was called, Deliverance. The Deliverance. Some of you will remember that. Anyway, I thought, what a clever young lad who played that. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't him. And I didn't know, but someone told me that he was sitting there giving the plucking, but he wasn't actually doing anything. And then they had the guy who could play it, doing the finger part. So he's doing all of this stuff going on. So it looks really clever. It's like a lad sitting there as if it's like really easy. But it wasn't him, it was someone else playing. False arms, you know what I mean? Yeah. yeah, so that's that one. Right, who's there? Hello, little wings. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for coming. This was a stream with no intentions of being a stream. So, for some strange reason, I just went live. So, and I've had quite a few people come through the door, which was really nice, and I really appreciate it. It's nice to see a lot of people because I don't go on any live streams in the chat or anything. So some of you may have spoken with each other on different live events or whatever. So for me, it's just nice to see that you're all still okay. Yeah, and like I said before, some of you probably wasn't here. I've been working non-stop for a few weeks, and today's my first day off. So that's another reason I thought I'd just do a stream. senses. Hello, mate. Welcome to the world of madness with me, Music Worm. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. A lot of people have been struggling lately, or for a while. It's a sad sometime. Light is changing to shadow, but I don't know the chords to the song, so I can't play along. I have to find the chords, which I haven't got. They're on there, but I can't get to it because I'm on here. Yeah. Caught in Herbie. Has everyone got a wrench, by the way? I don't know if I can. Little wings. I don't know if I can add you little wings while I'm on my phone. I don't know. I'll try. All right. There you go. You're now a moderator. I always forget to check. Right. Well, while you lot chatter away, I'm gonna go and make a drink because I'm very thirsty. Oh. I'll put some background music on. Uh, Ready? If your senses working overtime, if you didn't already know. Yeah, well, it's all upside down. Where's upside down? Yeah. Senses, top man. I've put a link in there as instructed, Jax. I forgot you can invite people. So the link's there if anyone wants to pop in. I'm having my drink. I don't know if you've got to let people in or whatever, but so I'll put the music back on, I think. I'll do it. Your guest Vinny is on Android Chrome, which has a bug that causes echo. Google is working to fix it. Are you there, Vinny? I'll just check this volume's up actually. What's that mean? Add to stage. Right.
Yo,
Oh, hey, Vinny.
hey.
Good to see. Well, I was say good to see you. I can't see you, but it's good to hear you.
Yeah, I can turn on my camera, I think. I don't know. I'm on the phone, so
Oh,
I never
right. Yeah,
joined with
you
my
don't
phone.
have to. You don't have to.
Ah,
There
there
he
you
is.
go. Hey.
Hey, good to see you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Yeah, I thought Simon might have jumped on there as well. Simon,
Yeah. Someone is in maybe in the back. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it works with this. I've not really done it much, so it's been a long time since I've done a live. Um, but you're fighting on, Vin.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I had a small surgery. I have to wait for a bigger surgery, and then I must be fine in a couple of months.
Because you said you had all them doctors and that were interested in actually finding out what's going on,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
and how is that sort of going?
I finally found a doctor. She's really awesome. She literally told me a lot of things about herbs to use instead of chemical medications. So yeah, I'm trying that now. So it feels better, but I need a surgery first before I go on.
Yeah, and it is the best way to go is natural medicine, and we know we have to take painkillers when it gets that bad, and we have to
Yeah,
take stuff. Sometimes you can't avoid it, um, but I
exactly.
think
But I try. I really try to avoid it because it's so. They gave me tramadol after the first surgery, and I only took it once because I can't. No, I tried to handle with the pain. Just a little bit of cannabis oil THC oil, and the rest. I don't want. I don't want anything.
Yeah, tramadol makes you feel really shitty as well, doesn't it? When you
Yeah.
take it, it's fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. It's terrible stuff. I only took one, so and the rest is in the trash can.
Yeah, good for you. But again, sometimes it gets so unbearable that you have to give in to it, don't you? And take the chemical rather than the natural.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. I know. I know. I've been there. Remember when I broke my heel?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Then I really needed it. That was not. I could not handle that.
No, there are some pains where, yeah, I'm with you. That
Yeah.
when I admit, I was glad because um, they straight away got stuff on a what do you call it when they put it into a drip. They was drip feeding me while I was in the car with painkillers, and I think that made a little bit of difference. Not a lot though, to be fair. When you got your legs sort of twisted all the way around and behind your head, and you got a steering column through your leg, and your head's embedded in the steering wheel. It
Wow.
sort of takes a little bit of relief away, but not much. So the near death experience was a relief in that respect because it did give me a however long it was because I have no idea, but there was a moment where I wasn't in any pain whatsoever. It was just like, oh, thank God for that. It's like someone had just taken it away. But then you have to choose. Then I knew I had to choose whether to go back to it or stay where I was. But I wanted, everything goes through so quick. It is like they say, everything, your life goes through so quickly, but quite clearly. And I knew that I had to get back because of my family and friends and blah de blah. So I made as soon as I made that choice, bang, I was there back in the car. Pain, da de da. So
Yeah.
bizarre, very bizarre.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. So Simon, are you coming on board, young man?
Oh, let me check the chat because when I'm in here, I was chatting on my phone because I'm on the couch, as you can see. I cannot sit straight at the moment, but I can see on my tablet the chat. Hold on, I'm gonna watch the chat for a moment. Let's see where Simon is. Simon.
Done a runner. Don't blame him. Yeah, I know. I didn't have any reasons for doing a live stream yet. I was just like had a day off because I've been working for so long.
Yeah,
I
it's nice,
thought
man.
it'd be nice just to see who's about because I don't get to go on live streams and all of that, and I don't know who's spoken to who, or I had no idea about David and his lump or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw that. I saw the only thing I saw is that Simon had a small talk. Oh, he says we'll join next time.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's no obligations here, Simon.
Yeah, hey, do you know how many hours you can stream per month for free on StreamYard?
No idea. I don't
Oh.
know. I've never thought about it. Uh, I don't even know how long these streams can go for.
Well, on YouTube you can have a stream forever, but after 12 hours, it will delete the stream automatically when you end it. It will not be saved after 12 hours.
Oh
But
right.
I remember that someone told me, yeah, you can use StreamYard, but then he ended up paying for StreamYards because he wanted to have every Saturday a live stream. But all of a sudden, he could not stream only 4 hours a month or something.
Oh, that's not long, is it? That's.
No, but
I've,
you can.
go
I
on.
don't know. I
Sorry.
don't know. You're now on 2 hours, so
Is
let's
it
check
really?
it out.
Yeah, yeah.
If you do the next stream this month and another 2 hours or whatever or longer, I don't know. We can find it. Maybe because maybe I will start using StreamYard then, because with Google Meetings you have to drop out every hour. You have to go
Yeah,
out and come back
that's
in.
stupid. That's ridiculous. I see it on days where they're just getting into conversation proper, like,
Yeah.
oh, and
Finally
every,
you come somewhere and then everyone
yeah,
has to go.
yeah, exactly.
And
Maybe that.
I'm definitely not gonna pay for it. No, no way.
No, absolutely. I've not ever paid and never will pay for anything on this fucking
No.
YouTubey shit. Um, so yeah, it's nice to see everyone. Time just
Yeah.
been go. I'll tell you what. Where has time gone? Because it just seems to be passing so fast.
I was
Um,
just thinking about it like 2 weeks ago. I was thinking about I had a stream from GB Jedi's old hangouts. You remember that?
yeah, yeah.
Then I stopped the stream and I was thinking about Antonio Subarat. So I thought, how long is that ago now that he passed away?
It's
That's
2 years.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. Um,
Wow. Where's the time exactly? Whoa.
I've still got because I watched the funeral.
Yeah.
But I was I wouldn't say I was naughty, but I recorded it, so I have got it privately.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, I did it too with my uncle. I wanted to have it for myself. So I
Yeah,
just recorded.
exactly.
Yeah. I could not go anywhere at that time.
No, you was really bad, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Mind you, you're not really good at the moment. I can see.
I cannot go I can't go outside for like 10, 20 minutes walking around, but I have to stay really close to the house because if I get an attack, I have to go immediately
And
home.
lay down.
Yeah, lay down. Yeah. But hey, they say they're gonna fix this, and it's already getting better. So don't worry about me. By the way, it's already getting better than it was. It was worse than this for since 2020. I think it's May 2020. So
It's
now
a long
we are.
time, in, isn't it? It's a
It's, al-
long time.
it's almost 4 years. Yeah,
Wow, bloody hell, really?
yeah.
Damn.
And now finally, it's going better. So I'm already happy, man. I lost so much weight, and now I'm getting stronger. So it's going very slow, but this is way better than a couple of months ago. So I'm
You're
already
moving
happy.
in the right direction.
Yeah, it's going well. It's going better than it was. So that's good. That's why I'm a little bit more on the internet too, because I was nowhere. I was just listening sometimes, not even in the chat, just watching and listening. I was so tired, but
Yeah, it's hard to even listen to things in it when you're tired. Sometimes you just want to lay there and just fall asleep, and it's
yep,
draining.
yes.
I can't imagine like 4 years of it.
I thought I had a moment when I came in the hospital. I talked to one of the nurses, and she told me, "Wow, is this a picture from when? From 10 years ago?" I said, "No, this is from 2 years ago. That's my picture." What? She was in shock, and I told her for the first time. I told someone, "I think I'm gonna die. Everyone will die one day, but I said I think this is almost over because it doesn't look good. This is not me, and I don't know what's going on, and no one could find what it was. They still don't know, but they had a little clue. They have a little suspicion what it is. It's called, but then in an extreme form, it's called bowel syndrome in English or not?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
But then the worst that they never saw this before. They never
So,
saw someone that has it as bad as I had. Just in one day, I had it. It was I don't know where it came from.
had you
It
had
was weird.
scans at the early stages, like,
Yes,
and they
scans, everything.
and they didn't pick it up on that?
No, nothing. You cannot pick it up.
Oh, you
I,
can't.
they can, no, they can't. They cannot see anything. That's why I was so confused because I thought maybe I have some sort of C word, but then they never, maybe a form, or I don't know how you call that they never saw before or whatever. I was so confused because it took so long time, and it was going worse and worse. But then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, it might be this," and now they're giving me fibers, a lot of fibers.
Right.
Normally they give that to people who cannot go to the toilet. You have to drink it with a lot of water. People who are on heavy medications, painkillers, they get um, they cannot go to the toilet, so they get fibers extra, and they have to drink a lot of water. But if I mix it only with a little bit of water, as less as I can, it becomes a gel, and then I have to swallow it real quick, like 4 times a day. And yeah, it's going better. I
Right. So
don't
you're
have
actually uh, retaining nutritions rather than they're just going
well
through.
that uh, the gel takes away the liquid out of my intestines, so I don't have diarrhea like 24/7.
Right.
I literally had diarrhea for like every hour, sometimes 40 times.
So if you was like that for such a long time, your body wasn't getting any nutritions at all.
No, no, no. My muscles are all gone. I cannot. If I lift something like I don't know. If I'm going to cook something, I have to sit like 10 minutes after I start. I have to sit on a chair and wait. Then I can stand up. It's amazing. It's crazy to think about that because I was so strong before this. I could do everything that I want, and all of a sudden you're done. You're just nothing anymore. In 3 months, I lost like what was it, 35 kilos?
Wow, bloody hell.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm already happy that's going better.
Yeah, I'm relieved for you. At least it's moving in the right direction, and
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's always a good thing. Um,
Yeah,
and
and it's
it's
nice. It's nice to talk with people like you. Sometimes I'm offline with Simon, and Wolfman comes in, and we also and Artes. Artes,
yeah.
you remember? He's from the Netherlands. He lives in Germany now. He's from
I
the
just have,
Netherlands.
as I said earlier, because I've been working so much. Then I've been getting home. I had my dinner, and I ain't got the energy. When you just don't feel like chat. Sometimes you just don't feel it, and I
Yeah,
haven't done for a while. Um, that's why it's probably good for me to get out here and actually go live and sort of reconnect, I suppose, is in a way. Because again, as I said, time's just gone so fast. So much has
yeah,
happened in such a short time. It's just hard to keep up with everything. Plus the
yeah,
music, the band practice, work. It's 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 just a lot of time consuming stuff. It's
yeah. It is. I love to see you working, man. I really love to watch that when you were working
yeah,
painting,
I've
right?
done I've done quite a few videos. I've not put any out, but I might put a collection together. Um,
Cool, man.
yeah, because I'm
Oh,
doing 3 jobs at the moment on the go, which is it's wearing me out.
hold on, Brendan. One moment.
Yeah,
Lactose, no. Chillster Deluxe. They checked everything on if I have, how do you call that? Um, what's the name in English?
oh, the Balkan.
How do you call
Is
it
it
in
the
English? If you oh, no, I don't have any allergies.
allergies? Yeah, yeah.
No allergies. I can drink milk. I can. There's literally nothing that they could find that says, okay, this must be it. That was weird. P900 Cool Pics. Hello,
How are you doing, Sandra? Good to see you.
Sandra. But yeah, that's why I was so confused because I thought, okay, when you get a little bit older, Brendan, you can all get an allergic reaction to something, or you know, when I was
Yeah,
20, I could literally eat, drink everything that I could. And yeah, some people get older and they get an allergy or lactose intolerant or whatever, but they can see that in your blood, but they did not find anything, nothing. That's why I was so confused. I thought, what do I have, man? But I never heard about um, irritable bowel syndrome, but then in an extreme form. So yeah, I can hear myself.
well, I've got to say, you do look better than you did a few weeks ago,
Oh
actually.
yeah. Yes, I feel better. I know. I can see it too. My mother says it. She said when she looks at me, she said, "Oh yeah, I can see the difference because sometimes we don't see each other for 2 or 3 days."
How is your mum doing?
She's awesome. She's doing good. Thanks. She's great.
Good.
Help. She should not be. She's at the age that she should not be taking care of me. I came here to take care of her because I broke up with my ex and we separated and I had a good job. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna help my mother out because my father passed away, all that shit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she has to take care of me. Come on, man. I'm 47. I'm still young. But yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
some things happen.
that's
Some
a
things
hard.
happen for a reason, Brandon. Some things
Yeah,
happen
of
for a
course,
reason.
of course. Um,
That's
and it's
everything.
always trying to get the positive out of the negatives all the time, because you can't see it when you're in the situation and it all feels shit and crappy. It's only after a very long period of time on reflection when you look back and you can see what it's taught you or what you've learned from it, or it's a reflection thing. And
Yeah.
they come in all shapes and forms. And because when I talk about the car crash, I talk about it as it was the best thing that ever happened to me, although it was so traumatic and so
Mhm.
crazy. What it did, it changed my lifestyle, my direction of life, my thinking, my spiritualism, everything. It made me start to stop and listen. And so for me it was a blessing, although I couldn't see it at the time. It cost me a lot of money. I lost the flat. It was shit, but now I look and think, wow, I've got an amazing family. I love my work. I've got amazing friends. I'm learning stuff. I'm learning to play an instrument. It's just, it's a blessing. I now see everything as a blessing. Um,
Yeah, that's,
but
looking at you, I can already feel what you mean, I know that this supposed to happen to me too. What happened the last 4 years, that's supposed to happen to me, to calm down, to stay away from all the things that I was going to do. I think it's going to be better than it was before, just like you just said. Even if it's a rough couple of years, it's going to be better. And some people, they don't see that. They start to get negative and negative,
they
and I do
focus
understand that.
on the yeah, that's what they do. They focus on the negative, and
Yeah.
it becomes a self. Uh, you create you create your environment
Correct.
and how your life is. And if you're always focusing on the negative and everything's shit, and I could have sat in a corner and said, right, the world can now look after me, because I
Yep.
ain't.
It's
But I didn't. I was
same here.
roofing. I was working on roofs, within 5 weeks of fucking getting my new leg, getting a leg
Yeah.
put on. I want it gave me in fact it gave me a thrust for life and for doing new things, and just trying to become the better person, because at the end of the day, for me, that's what it's all about. It's focusing on, if I make myself a better person, then everything around me is going to be better.
Yep.
because that's what I'm going to be emanating outwards, vibrating. So none of us are perfect, but we learn by
No
mistakes. And as long as you do, as long as you take them mistakes and turn them into,
mistakes, mistakes and experience.
yeah, yeah, experience is everything.
Yep. A couple of let's say I've got a dietist. She lives very close to me, and she knows me in private life from when I was younger. And she told me, she said, Vincent, what you have now for the last 4 years, I've been watching you, and she is my dietist right now. And she said, wow, some people just give up after the long time what you already had. But you are always, when she calls me, she says, you sound so happy. Always when I find someone on the phone, she said, they're always depressed and like, oh, I don't feel. And she said, and you are always happy. I said, yeah, well, I'm not that brain dead yet. I can still tell. I can, but hey, when I broke my leg, I went to Poland with my broken heel. I went, what that, oh, man, I was everywhere. Remember? I went everywhere. I was even working with with my cast on. And they told me not to do it, but I just went to do it. But now what I have, I just what I have now, I just cannot go anywhere. It's if you have diarrhea like that, you can't stand up and go to the
You
toilet.
can't take the risk. You can't
No,
chance.
you can't. No. So this is a different level, but yeah, I come out of it. I stay positive, and I try to talk to as much as people that surrounded me, like in the same level and the same understanding and the same vibrations. How do you call that? The same
Wavelength and
wavelength. Yeah, and that keeps me positive. I can talk with negative people all day if I want, but that's not what I'm gonna do.
well,
No,
that's not healthy, in my
no.
opinion. It's not healthy to do that. It's always healthy to surround yourself, like you just said, surround yourself with
Yeah,
people that are like-minded, that they don't,
that's word.
whatever level, feel sorry for themselves or pity, or it's all about, life throws their shit at us and fuck off. I'm gonna keep going, and you're not gonna. You know what I mean? I want to live. I want to experience. That's what I want to do, and that's what life
Yeah.
is.
Very inspiring to hear, Vinny. Oh, thank you, Melody Z. Well, I cannot do anything about it. It's just the way I think. It's the things that happen. I can't um I cannot be negative. I just can't.
No, no, and
Oh,
in my past, that's how it was. You'd almost feed off negativity
yeah.
and turn to anger or destructiveness or however it came out. And that's why my life was shitty when I was younger, because I made it shitty. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's,
Exactly. You can
that's
create as shitty
yeah.
as you want. You can create a shitty environment around you as you want, and you go in a spiral downwards, and you stay in it. Or you can become a sunflower and open up for yourself and for whoever you want.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from other people,
Yes.
because we've all got stories, we've all got, but it's good to listen, it's good to hear other people that go through stuff, and
Yeah.
I think it is inspiring. Melody's right. When you hear people's stories, it gives you personally, it gives you something to, um, if you like, it's like the hope. It gives people hope, the hope that, no matter what things you go through, that you can get through the other side, and you don't have to give up, and you don't have to be battered down. You can
No.
pull on pull on the good positive stuff, and it gives you the energy to get through. And I
exactly.
think,
But I do understand that it's really hard. Sometimes it can be really hard to figure out to stay positive. But all of a sudden, you get it. Well, at least it happened to me, like a snap from hey, I'm not gonna let myself go negative and go stay sick and stay talking to oh yeah, no, I just feel sick, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. I always say I don't feel good, but I try. I'm not gonna say okay, I'm sick, I don't want this. I'm gonna try, and if I'm not, I can't do it, then I cannot do it, but at least I tried. But yeah, you will see me coming going better and better. I'm 100% sure. And if not, well, then not. But I'm 100% sure I'm going to be better.
yeah.
I can do it.
Anyway, like I said, I can see how much you look better in just
Hmm.
a short period of time, and
Yeah.
that's got to say something. That's got, you know, that don't just happen. It means that something's right. You're doing something that's helping your body.
You know what is very negative about the whole situation is that sometimes you think you meet a specialist, like a doctor or whatever, and you really, because you're so sick and you don't know what's going on, you really hang on their, um, how do you call that? On their opinion or their experience. But I met a couple of doctors that were only there for prescription, 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 prescription. Do this, do that. But they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And that's for some, I do understand that can be very negative energy because then you would just think at one moment, like, well, I'm going to give up because this is, if no one knows it, then, but that's the negative part where you fall in. And I started to realize that there is a possibility that you can surround yourself with people who are not even real doctors or whatever, and they have sometimes just from experience, something from myself or something from their parents or family members or friends. They had the same thing. You should try this or you should try that. And now I finally find a real doctor from the hospital who even told me try the alternative things that you were already going to try because I was already ready to start with the alternative. I was already into herbs, as you know, for a long time. Even before I was sick, I was started using healthy stuff. And but all of a sudden, when you get sick like that and nothing works, then you kind of lost the way. You're gonna lose the way a little bit. And I'm happy that there are still good people. And
There is good people, and I've been very fortunate, especially with work, that um, I've found quite a few people that are really genuine, that um, a- actually care about people and their community, and it's really opened my eyes up, because I thought it had gone. I thought all that had gone, but there are still people out there that really care and really genuinely are trying to be good people, do good things. Um, so it's been, again, it's been a real blessing for me to work for some of these people, and well, it's just been such a positive thing. Um, yeah, again, because like I said at the beginning of the year, I didn't know what was going on with Sarah because of her uh, results, the cancer, and all of that. And but then when you get to the other end of it, and you've got to say every moment that you've got to make the most of them moments, and you've got to be in the moments. Um, don't let it just go past without observing things. Just little, like I look out the window and just watch the little birds eating out the feeder, messing about on the,
same here.
and it, yeah, and it's just amazing. And you
Yeah,
just
that's
in them moments.
Sluminger. He's got a lot of videos. He's got this tiny house now for the bird house. He's got some funny videos. And I've got a bird house here too from my neighbor, and I bought 10 kilograms of bird seeds for in the winter. and I just throw like a cup on there, and they sit there, and I just watch them. And just sit there and relax and watch them. And then you think, wow, life can be so beautiful.
And that's what I
That's the
said at
animal.
the beginning of this, Vinny, was we live in such an amazing world. It's only the people that make it shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep.
And we have to take it back. Take, you know, all this. That's what the internet's all about. All these platforms are about feeding people the shit. It's
Yeah.
feeding
Oh, man.
everyone's biases. Everyone thinks they're getting what they want because it's stuff that they're into and all the rest of it. But when you actually go through what they're putting up on YouTube, it's garbage.
Yes,
It's
it
all
is.
fucking garbage.
It is. And those people who are debating, still debating about stuff, screaming and yelling at each other. I can't even listen to it anymore. No, go away, man. But hey, I was reading a comment. Okay, can I do that for a moment? From
Yeah, yeah,
Census working overtime. Worked in a factory earlier this year. They were very negative people in there. I've worked for myself for 10 years. It was a right eye opener in normie world. Yeah, I understand that, Census.
yeah. I couldn't work for anyone. I've always worked for myself. Well, for the last 25 years, I've worked for myself. Um, yeah,
I supposed to work for someone, but basically for myself, but still in the company, but for myself, but in that company. So
yeah. It's subcontracting to a company.
yeah, that was way better than feeling like someone is watching you with a camera all day. I cannot do that anymore. It feels like someone has a big brother on you all day. Oh, is it fast enough? You have to be quick. You have to get the deadline.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But
it's
again,
been really
that's about
stressful.
being a slave to the system.
Yeah.
To the
Yes. Even when I thought I wasn't, I still was.
yeah,
Even when you tell everyone, "Oh, no, I'm awake and I know and I'm strong," but still always someone behind you, like, "Hey, do this, do that, go faster." And that pressure, I don't want it anymore. Never. I I will go and work again, but for myself with my brother. Simon, what's Simon? Someone's laughing at Simon.
we have a lurker.
Yeah, I like to watch the chat all the time. I find your chat really relaxing. Some people are funny and some people are interesting.
Yeah, I've had quite a few people come. Actually, I was quite surprised. Um,
It's a
'Cause
good. It was a good timing to stream today, Brandon.
yeah, it seems to be, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So you
everything was.
started.
It looks like everyone was waiting for it.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they was subconsciously. Maybe I'll pull it
I
out
just
there.
wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that everyone was connected for a moment and thought, "Hey, we don't need a notification bell. We just keep on waiting for it."
Well, I'm amazed everyone survived the violin part. Because I wasn't
Well, I
quite
did.
sure.
Yeah, I did. Well, hey. So I could not. I should. I could. Well, it was kind of interesting. I never thought about it. I'm inspired by a lot of. I saw a woman. She plays so good. A Dutch woman, the violin. I thought, wow. And then I see you doing it. I thought, why did I only use the guitar and my didgeridoo? There's so much more to play with and figure out. It keeps your mind away from stuff and you're learning, and it's kind of
Yeah,
funny. Yeah. It's interesting.
yeah. Well, I with the violin, it's something that even if I couldn't play at all, I just wanted to feel what it was like to hold a violin and a bow and
Yeah.
work out how they made a noise for it. I was just so curious, and I was given the opportunity, and I was
Why not?
surprised myself actually. It didn't
Yeah.
like seem screechy on this. uh,
But you have to go make a straight line, right? You cannot just
yeah.
if you go like a millimeter sideways, it will just mess everything up. Yeah. So then, if you know that, and you're gonna watch someone playing real fast, then it's like, wow. Basically, it's so amazing, and just people take it for granted that someone plays like that. But that's yeah, of course, people have talent, but you can learn it. You know.
You can learn it, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what amazes me, because I went to a concert a little while ago, well, probably about 3 months ago, and a friend of mine who's in our folk group, he's a cello player, and he was in this concert. And when you actually sit and listen to a full orchestra playing, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
Um, Good
Do you know
violin.
that? Do you know
Sorry,
do you know the famous guy in from the Netherlands? Shit, what's his name? He's really famous all over the world. He lives in south of the Netherlands in Limburg. Oh, no, in Maastricht.
I am useless with names. I can't even
He,
remember my
he
own
plays the
sometimes.
violin and he has a whole orchestra and he travels all over the world. I didn't even know he was that famous because I used to listen to it because it was just funny and entertainment to watch what he does because everyone starts to smile and people are it was amazing to see that he got so many people together and make an orchestra. And then all of a sudden I was in Poland with my friends and they said, oh, we have to turn on the TV because he's gonna be playing tonight. I said, wait, hold on, that's the guy from the Netherlands. Yeah, everyone knows him, but I didn't even know he was that famous.
Wow.
Oh, what, uh, re- um, oh, what's his name? What's his name? Okay, now I have to Google it.
I can't
I have,
help you with
I
that
have
kind
to,
of thing.
yeah, I have to tell you who it is.
I'm
Um,
just gonna roll a joint, if you don't mind.
yeah, of course. You know, I still smoke cigarettes. That's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't. I only
I don't
smoke
know why,
joints. I
man.
don't actually
Yeah,
smoke
I did
bowls.
quit.
Or
I quit smoking a long time ago, but all of a sudden I was smoking again. It's like,
actually, I do remember you giving up. Actually,
yeah, but I only smoked a little bit cannabis or a joint, a little bit, or with some oil, you know. But all of a sudden I started smoking again. Maybe some nervous. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just needed it. Um, why? Oh, whoa. Okay. Um, feel Andre. His name is Andre Rieu. His name is Andre Rieu.
I'll try and get it up on my phone.
Um, he's got such a
How do
amazing
you spell the
orchestra.
set? How do you spell the second part of his name?
It's Andre, and then his last name is Rieu.
Right,
And now I'm going back to the chat. Andre, and then
I
Rieu.
got it. Yeah, right. I'll
Okay.
play. I'll play a little bit.
Oh, watch out! Maybe it's copyrighted or not.
I don't know.
Get half price electricity, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. with Peak Save.
Fuck.
Bloody adverts. Right. And yes, I have seen this guy before. Yeah.
It's amazing how he does the whole orchestra. 3 feet on the grid. Yes.
I'll just let the audience see. Hold on. I'll get an achy arm if I hold it for too long.
See you later, Moonlight. Shadow.
Right, I'll see you soon, mate. I'll chat with you soon. Thanks for popping along on this lovely Saturday afternoon. You take care, mate.
Who is Moonlight Shadow? Do I know it?
Chris, yeah, no, I'm trying to think of his old channel. Oh my god. He's been on Days. He used to be on Days quite a lot.
Oh. Brandon. It's draining my battery phone. I have of my phone battery. It's draining real fast. I have to connect it to the how do you call it? To the
Yeah, to the charger
charger.
thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how long you're gonna be in here, but I have to
much,
charge it.
Yeah, not much longer, Vinny. I might, like, if you jump off, I'll probably call it because it's getting on now. Anyway, it's probably nearly my dinner time anyway.
Yeah, for me too. For me too. I will have dinner in like 1 hour or half an hour or something. But I just saw a message on my phone. It says alarm. I have to charge my phone.
Right.
It's really draining real fast from the Hangouts, or what is it? StreamYard. The camera's on and speaking. But hey, I just want to say, nice to see you again. I see you soon.
And you, Vinny, I'll catch up with you anyway on the thingy. So.
Oh yeah. That's all right, man. You're always welcome over there. You know that.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to the chat.
Well, appreciate you coming on. It's been lovely having a chat. I haven't had a chat with you for quite a long time. So it's good
Thanks
to
for having me, man. And yeah, sometimes we have a meeting, just a meeting link, and we just sit there with 4 or 5 people talking like whatever we want to talk about. With Simon, Wolfman, Artes. Just come over whenever you want.
Yeah, Artes has been around a while as well. I remember Artes from way back.
Yeah. Okay, man. Brennan, I'm gonna charge my phone, and I will be in the chat for a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. Cheers.
You're very welcome.
Cheers.
Right, I'll put the music back on and I'm going to have a smoke. So, what am I smoking? It's, I don't know what's the name of this one. Cannabis is what I'm smoking. Oh, it was lovely to have a chat with Vinny. I haven't spoken to Vince for quite some time. How many people are still here? I can't see. 50, 70. Well, thank you everyone for staying tuned. I'm making a bad effort with this joint. Yeah. You ain't wrong. Coffee and a joint. I really messed this one up. How did I do that? It's getting shorter and shorter. Right, I'll put some more music on. I'll try and find. This is the one I did with Moonshiner. Yes. Let me just have a look. Right, my video. No. If it's on this one. So I did one with Moonshiner singing. I can't find it. Oh, where is it? I know I've got it somewhere. It's not that one. Guitar cover songs. That's frustrating. Easy listening. Maybe under that. Sorry about the quiet bit. Just trying to find this song. Certainly made me laugh when I did it. I don't know where it's gone. Damn. Oh well, I'm going to play this one. Yeah, finally done. we still here? Oh. What's this? Yeah. So I'll just read in the chat. Emerald Rider, good to see you. I've had quite a few people come in today. It's been so nice. On this autumnal afternoon. It's been a real joy having you all here. It's really nice to catch up with Vinny. And for everyone supporting me, because you're still here, still coming to Music Realm, which is really nice. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I've been streaming 3 hours. 3 hours. So I'm gonna bring the stream to an end. I'll soon find out whether I've had any copyright issues. I don't think I have, because it would have stopped by now, I think. It's I don't know, it's an impulsive thing, Simon. Like I said, I sort of locked myself away from chatting with people and all the rest of it. So I suppose my energy and focus has been elsewhere. And YouTube has been sort of secondary. But I appreciate everyone's support, especially the love everyone's given as far as the health of my good lady. Of course, that was a challenging period, but everything's good. So I'm going to say thank you for coming, everyone. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Take it away. I'll end it on that note. So, Melody, Vinny, Jill, Simon, everyone that come, Windrose, the Senses, Zoo. I'd have to go right back through because I've got a really crap memory. Moonshiner, but it was Moonshiner, wasn't it? Chris, Jack Streaming, Amanda, Sandra popped in, Little Wings. Amazing, lovely to see everyone. So thank you everyone again. Big love, big hugs. Show love to people, even people that don't deserve it. Show them love. Be kind to yourself. Be mindful. Just be you. Thanks for watching.